do it! Circle Jerks is back. Got two special guests. They both drive the same car. They have different motors. Yeah, check it out. What did I just walk? Oh my God! I thought that dude was about to wreck his car.
This man's warming up.
What?
He's coming this close to the container each spin.
What did I miss? What did I?
Wow, man, that was like.
What did I miss?
You missed all of it.
Missed it all, right?
Very dedicated. Very dedicated.
Yeah?
Very dedicated.
He's coming for it?
Look, Chris is changing it. He has changed now.
He's coming for the second place world champion? Introduce yourself. What's up, man?
My name's Mikey from Vancouver, BC, and drove 30 hours to do shitters.
You drove 30 hours for what?
30 hours to do shitters here.
To do shitters?
Hell yeah.
What's Good Vibes?
Good Vibes is basically our local crew. I was taken in about 2 years ago, I think. And just a bunch of good dudes.
Just a fun car club kind of vibe.
Correct, yeah.
Well, obviously this is a MX-73 Cressida.
That's correct.
Let's pop it like it's hot. Oh, whoa!
The 5M that I bought for 800 bucks. This whole car's 800 bucks. Started off as a joke. It was a daily driver. Then I started drifting it and whatnot, and we said, you know, it'd be kind of fun if we put a turbo on it and see how it does.
So these motors.
It doesn't do too bad, so.
These motors don't come turbo from the factory?
No, they came in a Supras, which HKS I think made a turbo kit for them. Then I found out 7M stuff fits on here, so.
So you literally just took all the 7M turbo stuff and put it on here, and now you have a turbo Cressida. Is this essentially cheaper than going 1J?
I think this was 500 bucks. 500 bucks.
This is just all OEM shit.
OEM shit, 500 bucks. RB20 pipe in the head. My buddy had like.
Yo, you kind of can't beat that.
Yeah.
Injectors and everything?
Injectors are stock still, so 7M GT injectors are probably like 100 bucks for a full set.
What? You bought the motor for?
Oh, the motor came with the car, so I bought the whole car.
Okay, so these cars come factory with the 5M GT, and then you spent 500 bucks for turbo, injectors.
Manifold, oil lines, everything. Yeah.
You just ripped off the world.
Yeah.
How much power does it make?
I have no idea.
What are you running for coilovers and stuff?
Serial 9 coilovers, Serial 9 top plate adapters.
I gotta hit those guys up. I'm getting ready to start my GS300 build. So
you really should.
Yeah, I know they're the daddies of that.
I was gonna buy excessive knuckles, but the USD is really expensive right now.
Right.
So I just got my stock ones modified at a local.
So you just cut your knuckles and.
Yeah, shorten them up.
No, this thing is dope, man. This is a great street car.
Yeah, not bad. Used to be a daily, but.
It honestly blows my mind about these old ass cars is how luxurious they are inside.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And nobody knows that these things are actually pretty tight. Yeah, no, that's cool. Just a W58 or something?
Yeah, W58
yeah.
stock. Bought the trans and all the stuff that I need for like 300 bucks. It's super cheap.
Dude, these are budget ass cars that look sick and do well.
Yeah.
Hey Chris, he said he's gonna fuck you up. He actually didn't say that, but
I'm not his head gasket.
Oh, is that a 5M, 7M crack right there? Dang.
A lot of people told me that these motors can't do shit.
That's all I've ever heard, man.
Yeah,
7Ms and 5Ms.
So I thought, you know what? Let's experiment with it. How much can it really cost me, right? Like next to nothing.
Well,
and it does good. It does okay.
That's a part of the problem is the point of cars. You're not supposed to just listen to what someone else says. Just do what you do. And you came out on top. You paid $1,000 for a sick, for a 5-speed turbo, everything.
800 Canadian, so that's like 500 bucks US
geez.
or something.
That is ridiculous. So you guys might remember Chris Miller, the second place winner. First ever second place champion has won his first battle. He's coming packing heat now. So last time you were here, this thing had an NA5. It had without the turbo though, right? You're not feeling that?
No, his car sounds really cool. It sounds super cool. I like it.
But you pull that Johnny out.
I'm for practicality.
Yeah, I mean this looks pretty simple and sweet. VVTi, so it's single turbo.
Yeah, torque all the time. Just
How much boost?
6 pounds, 7 pounds.
All right, let's hear a couple revies. All the All the twos.
That's why we don't run a filter.
I know you know the rules. He says he knows the rules. So we should just get right into this. All right, so we're just gonna do some tests to make sure the course is regulation. I don't usually set this shit up, so. Hey, that thing is looking smooth, man.
Piece of the tail end.
Why would I stand on my nuts? You're supposed to warm up, man.
That was a warm up.
No, you don't gotta be sorry, man. He came to play, Chris. He said he's taking home a milli.
He just brought me a tail light from Canada.
Now you gotta give it back? Now you gotta give it back? Hey, at least he's having fun about it. That's what you brought this down here for, right?
I got more taillights at home.
Well, let's go ahead and get a rock, paper, scissors for first and second.
There you go. Who goes first? First? I'll try it. Yeah.
All right, just to do a quick go over the rules things, you know, you gotta hit that cone first, the red one?
First one, yeah.
Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you miss that first one, then that you just miss it. So then you'll start from there.
Second one, exactly.
Exactly. So that's the point system. If you hit all 6 and do what you just did with that beautiful wall tap, that's 1,000,000 points.
I kept my line though, right?
You kept your line. You handled it. You handled it like a boss. All right, let's get it. It's time to circle jerk.
Why is this man just hitting everything? Look at the dent. Oh. Won't be no more.
Where'd I hit it?
Fake, right?
Oh yeah, they're fake.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Oh, good.
Not are you okay, man? How you doing today? Or
I mean, I just looking out, you know.
Mikey just knocked down 3, maybe 4. We're gonna give him 4 because of his rim. And now it is the second place world champion. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the level up?
Yes.
That was an almost first place run. You might not.
96. Those times that you claimed sick ones before, they were clearly not sick ones.
Those are finally got some sick
Yeah,
ones.
those are some sick ones. You can't claim sick one. I'm sorry. I'm proud of you. Hey, Kakawa, how do you feel about that?
Yo, wait, hold up. Hurt.
What? You didn't see that?
I missed the good part.
Hurt. Does he get bonus points for the ender? Because he had a nice like sitter at the end.
Did he scrape her though?
No, I didn't scrape, but then he had a nice like sitter at the end, which I think it's a little bit of bonus points.
Well, we'll do a new wild card rule. If the game is too close to call at the end, there'll be style points.
Wow, it's a real shithead move. I like it.
Mikey, we're giving you a 4. It might have been 3, but you deserve a 4. Chris with a solid 6. 6 sick ones. 6 sick ones. Gary!
Yeah, come on.
You gotta, they're sick ones. You gotta write sick ones.
Sick. Oh.
Sick one.
Oh.
6 sick ones.
Six sick ones.
Get out my face.
Don't listen. We're wasting time.
Oh my God.
Hey man, do you get paid to work here? You get paid? Why do you think I'm here? Thank you.
This is I'll get paid.
Hey, leave John's wages out of this, all right?
John, that commercial where he's like, I get paid in gum.
Would you mind if I paid you in gum. No one ever pays me in gum.
Not even. All right, round 2. We're gonna let him go the opposite direction because his diff keeps opening. His diff ain't playing. You wanna tell him to maybe walk it in?
And get the welder.
I think you just gotta chuck it in like you did the first time.
What if I like
Pull it out and put it back. I'll allow it. You guys are not on the same team and you're still... Well, I guess you're on the same Cressida team.
I have one critique though.
I think he did that on his 3rd rotation. Does that count?
But he didn't touch the first cone. I told him he can. I told him
right, true. But does the center cone count?
he did run over the center cone.
So does that count? Are we running
I
empty
think
rules?
Well, I think it should definitely disqualify the million.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
Well, how do you
Yeah, he-
get a perfect score and it's not perfect?
Yeah, he ran over the cone. Mikey!
That one worked.
Get up here, man! Dang! That was beautiful. Now, Chris, it's your turn. We'll talk about scores after. Beautiful run. I'm glad to see you're back. I don't know if you know this, but you gracefully rubbed the wall.
Something. I don't know.
Well, that was the GoPro. First you hit the GoPro, and then you came back around. Yeah. So you he hit the GoPro without hitting the wall. So he knocked the GoPro off and then came back around and scraped the wall perfectly. Nice work. That got me pumped up. Well, time to follow it up. Back to back.
Wow.
Back
that
to
was
fucking
impressive.
back.
That was impressive.
Hey, look at him coming out swanging.
Hey, Chris, you gotta throw out the RX-7.
Hey,
He's gonna throw out the RX-7. Do that.
Get out of here.
I was just trying to back my boy.
Woo! This is
That was honestly one of the most gingerly touched wall taps.
graceful. They both just did
I
the.
tried.
That was-
I was trying to follow that run, man.
Should we do a scratch test? See if you maybe just left a little bit of pain.
Yo.
Oh, there we go.
You knocked your envelope off?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I can keep that one.
That is amazing. Yo,
Get one.
Thank
That
you.
was good.
Thank you. Another
you just collected Subies?
collector. Sorry, kids.
That was- All right, boys. You both put down beautiful, damn near perfect runs. You're holding it down first. You holding it down? Yeah, you're holding it down. You hit 6 cones. You hit 6 cones. Both of you scraped the wall gracefully, but unfortunately, you ran over that center cone. And
I feel like it can't be a perfect score.
it's hard to give it a perfect score because of that. Mochi.
Okay.
Yeah, we need you to judge this.
No, you can't.
I feel like both runs were sick enough to where we might be able to just wash the one.
What's the rule on that? Center cone.
There hasn't been an official rule, but since you have a slight handicap with the diff,
Yeah.
I just want to say
Let's just
both
call
of you
it-
get $1.6 million.
Yeah, let's just call it even.
Both of you get $1.6 million. I'm gonna drop the hammer. $1.6 million.
So do we switch directions now?
No,
Make it
it's a
difficult?
3-round competition.
Oh, we did 3 rounds.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Circle jerks coming back.
All right, let's not waste any time.
Yo, the entry was sick. The exit, not so much.
You better chill over here, man. Yeah, you're still.
Yeah, I'm stealing some of your
You're
wood.
just taking the wood. Hey, Chris, you gotta work now.
Oh shit! Yo, this is the most competitive game of circle jerks.
Well, because you guys have the same cars. You got 6 cylinders with a turbo, little wheels,
Hey, man,
same
represent
boat.
that 5M. Represent that 5M.
Same boat,
5M is actually holding its own.
same boat. You're not gonna have a car by the time you're done.
Oh, I think I'm gonna my jug of oil in there.
Yeah, you better.
car everywhere.
Hey, it's all good. I'm glad you're having fun.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go tell the score. Woo! Oh man.
I've never seen something
Honestly,
so happy.
I think this is the best battle of circle jerks we've ever seen.
Yeah, dude.
That was intense.
Very intense.
I am like
Guy, man. This
I am. Ooh, whoa. But there can only be one winner.
Only one.
Chris, you got 6 points.
On that last one?
On the last one, you got all 6. Just missed the wall. What do you do? What does he do?
That's
No. It's highlighting that you got 6 points.
No, I'm talking about on this third round.
Oh, 6?
6 points. Canada came in hot, not giving a hoot. Is that what they say in Canada? Not giving a hoot.
Canada. This man came here.
He didn't give a boot of. He didn't give a.
darn.
He said,
He didn't
"Can I
give-
use the washer." I was like, we ain't got a washer.
Washroom, man.
Our man Mikey from Canada came in hot, dropped another $1.6 million.
Oh,
Ooh.
Back-to-back millions and 6. Now, obviously, this was controversial, but the scores are final. The scores are final. The second place world champion remains the second place world champion. Mikey comes in hot with the victory from Canada.
Ooh.
yes.
Oh! The disrespect is so real. Did you say sorry?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Oh, yeah, sorry, Candace. Apologize.
Yes, don't apologize for
Sorry about
this.
the mess, too.
Stop apologizing. I'm sorry for you. You gotta fix that thing.
Ready?
500-pound cargo. Oh, you might need to slow it down. All right, you're good. You come
That's
up
it?
here, come out here. All right, let's try the trunk.
Hey, wait, you gotta wrap it.
You?
You both just have to yell really loud.
Ready? That's a wrap!
This is pretty elegant.
So that includes